Ridge Life. I'm Tim. We are at the Ridge Barn today, and it is time to start repairing all the water damage and termite damage on this side of the barn. We've got a previous video where we took care of the other side of the barn. Now it's time to get over here on this side. Now we're eventually going to redo this chicken run and build a new chicken coop. Get rid of the old little red barn. It's starting to fall apart. Get that out of there. Redo the chicken run with hardware cloth. Build a whole new chicken coop. But first we got to make these repairs. First thing we gotta do is get these chickens out of the old run so we can tear apart all the fencing and the old boards off the side of the barn. So we're gonna get them in that temporary coop. Morgan and Gavin have volunteered to try to catch these guys. This is gonna be fun.
All right. I'll flank him, you run him out. No, you're not running him out, you're just picking him up. You get the white one. I'll get this one. That one we picked up. Did you shut the door?
Oh, crap!
Well, I cornered this one inside the barn off camera, so we'll go put this in there.
Now, how did they get in the barn?
Because Dad left the door open to make the video more interesting.
No, I did not. I didn't want to close the door because the string's what lets it loose. So, we looked behind us and all the chickens had ran out.
She's coming.
Okay, now you go. Gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be. You get it. I know I could catch it. You got it. You
almost had it. There we go.
Good job, Gavin. That's funny. Oh, good job. All right. Now we've got to put some hardware cloth around this to keep the predators out, because this store-bought coop will not keep them out. So we'll put some giant hardware cloth around it, keep these guys safe till we get the coop done. All right, just wrap that around itself. That will keep the predators out.
That's not pretty.
It doesn't have to be pretty, it has to be functional. So that will keep them out until we can get the chicken coop done. Thanks, guys. Now that we got the chickens put up, we can start ripping off all of the old chicken wire. Once we got the chicken wire off, that'll give us access to this side of the barn. Once we got that done, then we're gonna get up on top, replace those boards first, and then come down here and work on the barn wall. You can see here on the gate, we've already done hardware cloth. This is a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch hardware cloth. We're gonna do the same thing all the way around this room. We gotta get all this chicken wire off. Predators can get right through chicken wire. They have a hard time getting through this hardware cloth. So on the top, we've got this wire up here. It's a more coarse or open chicken wire, and that keeps our birds out. That keeps the birds out of there. So we'll replace this either with more of this or some bird netting. But you can see, look at all the rotten wood up there, guys. All that rotten wood and all the rotten wood down there. So we got to get all of this off, so we can get access to all that wood, get access to that with ladders, and of course we'll get up top there, take care of that as well. As for the old chicken coop here, you can see our top is caving in right here. I did want to make this into a duck house, so I can probably take off the nesting box there and get this moved out by the pond, modify it for a duck house, but that's something later on down the road.
I made a no man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost, and I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. Searching for glory. I took out a notepad and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When your time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note and takes to heart what I wrote. I said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find.
We've got all the support boards off the outside of the run here, and you can see when I ripped off the bottom one, the nesting box just fell off this coop here. So I'm gonna get the tractor with the forks and just be able to lift this coop right out of the run here. So that's gonna work out great, be able to repurpose that. So now we can start ripping off all of this chicken wire, get this off here so we can have access to our rotted barn. have got all of the chicken wire off the bottom and the top. We just need to get the tractor eventually, get this coop out of here, but now we can get into all this rotten wood. That was the goal.
Flying low under the radar, like a Nighthawk stealth plane, you are hiding out in the shadows, keeping from the light of day. Nobody should ever have to live that way. Hey now, it's okay now. You don't have to hide from the world no more. Hey now, it's okay now. It's your time to soar.
We got all the rotten wood that's all water damaged here in the base of this upper level of our barn all removed. We'll get the rest of the nails out and start putting our 2x8s, get this job finished up here on top of the roof. We got all the windows trimmed out up here, and that bottom board that was all rotten out replaced. It is getting late. It is time for me to call it a day. We've got a little bit more to do on the end. You've probably seen the boards bowed out on the end of the top section of the barn. We'll get those later. Next thing is downstairs on that wall by the chicken coop. Got to get all those boards ripped out. Let's do it. Next step in this process is get all these termite infested boards removed. Of course, I don't think there's any termites in them now, but we're gonna get all these out, and I'm probably gonna have to cut these boards up to here, and then we'll place these with treated lumber as well, 2x8 pressure treated lumbers for the bottom boards here and right here, because it is ground contact. Now look at this termite damage, guys. Look at that. So we have to get all this out of there, probably at least 1, 2, 3, 4 high, so a lot of work to do. Now it's time for the fun stuff. We get to use the sledgehammer, pound out these walls. Oh, termite, be gone, termite. Gone, baby. We got all those old rotten boards ripped off the bottom of the barn there. Now we've got to get this fascia board that's rotted out. This is not termite damage, this is water damage. You can see the shingles didn't go far enough over, so they rotted out that fascia board. So we're going to pull all that off as well, move this ladder down, give you a time-lapse video of that. Gonna have some fun. What a mess we have. There's what we pulled off the upper roof. We've got all of this tore out from the bottom here. I got to watch out for all these nails sticking up. Man, we have got a big old mess. Got to get all this cleaned up so we can start getting those 2x4 or 2x8s back on. Look at this. Look how rotten this wood was. This is water damage. This came off the fascia, and you can see termite damage. Termite damage. Look at the termites just crawled all the way up here. That's termite tracks. You can see the wood just brittle as can be by termites, but look at all there. Look at that termite damage right there. That's termite damage. Okay, so we've got all of this pulled off the fascia. Oh, look at the rain clouds coming, man. So we got all of this pulled off the fascia there, and look at the carpenter bees coming at me. Got all that pulled off. Now we can get all of this cleaned up and start getting the boards on. Big mess. Coming down there. All right, got a screw. Put that second one in, I guess. Put it in my mouth. More drawers up. One book. Push. There's good.
Butt up against the other one, yeah. Do I need to move my ladder over?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I thought I had the right one, but I didn't.
Got it?
Yeah. That's good.
Too far.
Oh, wow, that's way short, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's because, okay. All right.
I also have a nail.
I know what the problem is. All right, great.
Yep. Am I buttoning mine up?
Yep. All right, let yours come down a little bit. I'm gonna push up. Okay, they're right there. behind and slide it your way. Coming up. Oh, the screw in the way.
No, I think I'm gonna have to use them.
Way. We've got our verticals put in, and that really completes this job. All the other boards been removed. You can see we've got the top done, the bottom done, this fascia over here. I didn't get the end of the barn at the top there. A couple of those boards are bowed out, and I think I've got one fascia on the other side board that I got to do. We'll come back and do that later. I got a few more screws to put in as well. You can see here we pulled this post out of that hole over there, and we're going to put it right here at the corner for our new chicken coop, and we'll put two 4x6s all the way up the top there to support the roof. And you can see how muddy it has gotten this week with us. I'm talking storms came through, bit delaying our videos, that's for sure, but we managed to get as much done as we could. But I am super happy with how this turned out. It has been a wet and nasty stormy week, but we have got the barn done. We have got all the rotten boards, all the termite infested boards taken out of this entire barn. You know, we did the other sides some time ago. Go watch that video. And this time we got this chicken coop run all tore apart. You see the barn is gone, the little chicken coop barn is gone, and all the fencing, all the chicken wire is gone as well. So now we are ready for the next stage to do a chicken coop build and a chicken run build. Lots more to come here on RidgeLife. I hope you enjoyed watching us do this project. I've had a blast, I'll tell you that. It's great to have family. I had Morgan and Gavin, I had Grandma Carol, I had Starla. Grandma Carol got hurt too this last day. We had a board slide off, hit her in the hip, and we're glad she's okay. She's hurting pretty bad today, but we've had a great project other than that. And guys, I appreciate you coming along with us. If you haven't subscribed to RidgeLife, I sure appreciate it if you take the time to do so now. Hit that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And as always, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife.